Month 23 on Etsy, and honestly, I can't even believe that it's almost been 2 years since I started this, but let's dive right into it.
All right. So, as you can see, I still got 42 listings for this 23rd month of my Etsy shop for January 2025. And honestly, I'm kind of just coasting right now, but just a little spoiler, January 2025 was my best month, and I quite honestly did absolutely nothing. So let's dive into that. So about 1,539 total store visits organically, with 45 organic orders, resulting in $150 in total revenue, which is a little bit of a lower conversion rate than what I had in December, but still pretty solid, near 3%. Now, if we look at the Etsy spend, this was pretty much the only thing I did to promote the channel in January. I had a lot of stuff going on, didn't really optimize anything, didn't change anything, left everything the same, didn't add any listings, as you can see. But through Etsy ads, I spent a total of $132. So one of my higher spending months, right? But that resulted in 621 visits, 31 total orders, which is the most, the second, well, tied for the most orders I've ever received. But if you look at, I got 31 orders, but I spent almost $300. And in this case, I only spent 132 and got 31 orders. So much better conversion rate of nearly 5%, resulting in $162.44 of total revenue from ads. So I don't know what has changed. Maybe my listings are more optimized, or my channel's just gaining, or my shop is just gaining traction. I don't know. But ads seem to be worth more than they used to. Before, I would spend more on ads than I would make in revenue, but now that's changed it a little bit. So that resulted in my best revenue month of $312.95. So January was awesome for me, right? Nothing, I mean, obviously $312, nothing to quit your job over, right? But it's some nice passive income for doing basically nothing. So if we look at all time, I have 812 orders, which resulted in $3,720 in total revenue. And of that 3,720, I made $1,887 in total profit here. This is a 3.37% conversion rate, which is pretty standard for Etsy. With 26,000, approaching 27,000 total visits for my Etsy shop or Etsy store. And ad revenue percentage is 34%. So this basically means that of all of my revenue, 34% of that total revenue sales came from ad spend. All right. So that number seems to be getting lower and lower every month. Organic is doing pretty well. So altogether, in January, I had 45 plus 30, that's 76 total orders. I guess I could have done that math in my head. That was pretty easy. But anyways, 76 total orders and $312 in revenue. Not too bad for doing basically nothing. Thanks so much. Stay tuned for month 24. That's the big one, the 2-year mark. That's how long I said I was going to do this for, was 2 years. And obviously, I'll just probably keep the shop running. But again, very minimal effort at this point. So appreciate you for watching, and have a great rest of your day.